As you read these words, it becomes clear this isn't just another news update. This is a human tragedy, unfolding in real time. New strikes are hitting Gaza, even as political figures are being presented as symbols of peace. The contrast feels almost unbearable, especially when you see the images emerging from the ground. Images like that of a 3-month-old baby, carried through a hospital after losing her life, not to a bomb, but to the harsh, biting cold. Her silent form is a stark reminder that even the most basic conditions for survival have completely collapsed. This is the reality, especially near restricted zones where simply moving from one place to another can mean death. This specific chapter of events, dated January 21, 2026, leaves behind not resolution, but an immense and heavy grief. Reports have confirmed that attacks continued even after a ceasefire was supposedly declared. These attacks killed several more Palestinians, including a young teenager and a woman in her early 30s, near Khan. At the same time, shelling and gunfire struck multiple areas across Gaza, deepening the already pervasive fear and instability. Amid this constant violence, it is not surprising that many Palestinians feel the promotion of political leaders as peacemakers is completely disconnected from their reality. It feels like a performance that risks delaying any meaningful change on the ground. This feeling is amplified by the fact that troop withdrawals remain uncertain, and the fabric of civilian life continues to be shattered, day after day. And as this happens, international voices weigh in from a safe distance. Some defend the existing global institutions, while others question the new political initiatives being proposed. Different governments are responding in sharply different ways, reflecting a world that is divided not just by borders, but by deeply conflicting interpretations of what justice and responsibility even mean. But from within Gaza, the emotional response is not abstract or political. It is raw, it is visceral, and it is unmistakable. You can hear it in the voices of families still mourning their dead, still trying to make sense of how diplomacy can claim to be moving forward while their suffering remains so immediate and unresolved. This breeds a profound sense of frustration, of anger, and a deep, gnawing feeling of abandonment by the rest of the world. So when the headlines eventually fade and the carefully crafted official statements are stripped away, what are we left with? What remains is a stark and undeniable reality. Peace cannot simply be announced while lives are still being lost. It cannot be declared while homes are still being destroyed, and while children are still paying the highest and most terrible price. If there is anything this moment demands from us, from the world, it is not passive observation. It is not scrolling past another heartbreaking image. It demands empathy, it demands accountability, and it demands the moral courage to insist that true peace, real peace, must be felt first and foremost by the people who are living through the pain. Because until safety, until dignity, and until basic humanity are restored to every single person on the ground, no declaration, no treaty, no handshake for the cameras will ever truly mean anything at all. Thank you for watching.